it would seem to go without saying that setting a goal is a key ingredient in achieving one, but you might be surprised by how many people end up going on a wild goose chase, sometimes for years, searching for answers to their problems, answers to their prayers, answers to their questions, or searching for the secret to success, the secret to happiness, the secret to love, and so on and so forth. All the while without really ever being clear on what their goal is. And so then their answer, that answer that they're looking for, remains elusive. Not because the answer is hard to find, but because they don't recognize the answer when they see it. Have you ever had a friend or family member come to you with a problem, then you hand them the answer on a silver platter, but they don't see it? And think about how many times maybe you've done the same thing, only to look back later and say, wow, you know, the answer was there in front of me the whole time. I just didn't see it. I think behind every search for an answer is a true goal based on a real need, an internal need. But if you're disconnected from that need, you'll always turn up empty-handed or disappointed, no matter what you find. So the search for the answer has to evolve into an openness to discovering the self-liberating choice that authentically fulfills the internal need. And therein lies the importance of being able to look within yourself and connect with your inner power. What's inner power? Inner power is that indescribable thing inside you that allows unlimited magic to happen and greatness to follow you wherever you go. All you have to do is turn it on. Wake yourself up and turn yourself on, your inner self. I call that inner empowerment. That's the key to finding your answer. Or more accurately, that's the key to recognizing the answer when it finds you. That's the key to getting unstuck. That's the key to overcoming your obstacles and discovering the breakthrough path to your goals. And that's the very key I talk about in Stacy's story, which is a true story about how one woman and her family overcame the greatest challenges of their lives, from domestic violence and self-esteem issues to career stagnation and turning a failing marriage around. If you have something that you want to change in your life, or if you have friends or family who want to help each other, support each other in achieving something like Stacy and her family did, I think Stacy's story is good inspiration and provides a successful model for you to follow. And that's one of the reasons that I want to replicate that model with men and women in prison, in transition, and in recovery. As part of my Women's Empowerment Program, as well as my Prisoners Empowerment Program, I'll be sending copies of Stacy's story, as well as copies of some of my other works that I think will really be helpful in helping those men and women to change their lives for the better from the inside out. I invite you to join me in this effort. You can learn more about the programs and also download a free copy of Stacy's story at www.innerpowerment.com. I'm Dr. Antonia M., the Inner Power Doctor, reminding you to turn yourself on and exercise the power to change your life.